Big Rigs Over the Road Racing is one of, if not the, best video game ever made. Not just the best racing game, not just the best PC game, the best video game ever made. First of all, the graphics are amazing. A lot of times I felt like I was in the real world. Like this is a virtual reality machine that I stepped into because everything looks absolutely stunning. And if you put your graphics on the highest setting, it's really gonna feel like real life. Like you'll be playing the game, and once you take your eyes off the computer screen, you'll think you're still in the game because the graphics of real life and this game look exactly the same. Look at that grass. I mean, that's exactly what grass looks like after a rainy spring day. Just dew all over it, flashing in the beautiful sunlight. God, a lot of times I won't even actually race. I'll just drive through the levels and just look at the pastoral scenery. This game isn't so much a game as an experience, a wonderful experience, an experience of pure euphoria. Now, my game didn't come with sound effects or music. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be in the game, but I think that's so fantastic because a lot of games have really annoying good music and sound effects, and that really takes the focus of the gameplay. You know, when you're playing a game, you need to focus on what's important, the gameplay. When you're focusing on trivial things like story or music or sound effects, it's gonna take you out of the gameplay and you're not gonna appreciate the gameplay as much. Now, one of the greatest things about Big Rigs Over the Road Racing, what really makes the game stand out from other racing games, is the versatility of your truck. Your trucks aren't just little weak, worthless trucks that have to follow the road and they veer off the road. They're going to drive like crap. Your truck drives the same everywhere. You can drive through buildings, through lampposts. You can drive up mountains and not slow down even an ounce. It's absolutely fantastic. And there's just so many different trucks and environments for you to play through. This game has a collection of over 4 different playable trucks. That's right, 4. Big Rigs also has a ton of different levels like Devil Passage 1, Devil Passage 2, Forgotten Road 1, Night Ride, and of course the fan favorite Small Town Road. You have to be careful though, because a lot of these maps do not actually work, and if you pick a map that doesn't work, your game will crash. Possibly one of the greatest things about this game is the competition AI. You see, you're actually racing against other trucks. In most levels, there's one other truck you're racing against. And the thing is, when the race starts, that truck just stands still. And you can literally go all the way around the racetrack. You can literally finish the race, and that truck will continue to just stand there. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, how is that good AI? It's social commentary on racing. It's basically saying, what's the point of racing? Just enjoy the beautiful scenery. I'm not gonna race you. What's the point of competition when we have these beautiful pastoral settings for you to just stroll through and enjoy? Look at those trees. Also, the bridges don't work. When you actually drive onto a bridge, you drive right through it. Some people might think this is a bad thing, but the fact is, you don't need bridges. Like I said, your truck is so amazing, it can drive anywhere and it won't slow down. There is no friction going down hills, going up mountains, going through buildings and trees. Nothing stops your truck. You can literally drive off into the netherworld and your truck will be fine. It's really durable. You know, it's been almost 10 years since this fantastic game was made. It was first developed in 2003, and I think it has really stood the test of time. You know, a lot of games older games, 10, 20-year-old games, they just can't keep up with the graphics of today. But Big Rigs actually pioneered a lot of the graphics we see today. A lot of really complex cell shading and things like that. Big Rigs is one of the games that pushed the graphical limits of gaming and brought us to this new generation of pristine graphics. Big Rigs Over the Road Racing is an absolute classic. I consider it the best game ever. Some people might think it's only the best racing game or the best PC game, but I'm just gonna go out and say it. It is the best game ever made. It is a pure, unwavering, solid 10 out of 10. There is nothing wrong with this game. It is perfect. It is the ruler by which other games should be measured. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, my friends.